Hi and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about configurations in ASP.NET Core. First, let me create a new project. I choose ASP.NET Core Web App and choose my location. Using .NET Core 5, let's enable user runtime and create. First, let's add a setting to Appsettings.json and read it from the application. I have a message here. And to read this, I can go to any page, any controller, and let's have a property. And I need to inject iConfiguration with only iConfiguration, and I can use Visual Studio to add parameters to my constructor. Now I can read this message equals configuration, and we don't need any class or any method. You can just go ahead and use this. And now I can go to my index page, use @model.message. Let's save and let's run the project. It's working as expected, so let's take a look at configuration in docs. Here it says that configuration works with key value pairs and can read data from different sources. You can have your settings in Appsettings.json, environment variables, command line arguments, and much more. Also, you can have your own configuration provider. In order to read different sources, you need to have different providers, and ASP.NET Core team supports these sources by default. Like if you want to have your settings in INI files, JSON files, or XML files, it's all possible, but you can also add your own configuration provider. For example, if you need to read from YAML file, that's also possible. Now let's list all the settings that we have right now, and to do that I want to go to index page, add a key value pair of strings, and read from configuration and get all children. Var config list is configuration, get children, and for each item in config list, let's have config list here and add this so now we have all the settings available in config list, and let's show this in our index page. It's just a table, and we are going through the config list and printing all key values. Let's use Kestrel because it's faster and much more fun, and run the project again. Now we can see all the configurations in one list, and as you can imagine, there are lots of configurations available by default in iConfiguration. Lots of them are environment variables like these, and it goes on, and you can always access any one of these or set these in Appsettings.json. So now what? If I search for a message, I can get it down here. So I can add more configurations. Let's go to Appsettings.json, and this time add a branch like app, and have something like this URL, and let's add year as 221. Let's save everything, and I can also access these values, and to read these I can always use configuration, and I only need to have app and URL. Just like that, we can read any value from a configuration file and it works just fine. Let's save everything. I can show it to you, but let's just do it. Save everything and run again. Okay, there's something wrong with my JSON file. Let's check it out. Yes, we are missing a column here. Okay, now it's working. So that's it. That's how you can use iConfiguration in ASP.NET Core and use different settings for different situations. Thanks for watching and see you soon.